welcome back to Misscliks Dungeon World, one-off special, last 45 minutes or something, with Steven as DM and Christine as special guest. And the last player, let's mention it.
Yeah, totally. So awesome. Like, what are you guys up to? I guess it's been a little while. It's been like a couple of hours, and you guys are all reconvening. Where are you when you like all get together to sort of talk about the situation and figure out what to do next?
I think I'm still cleaning myself. I've been cleaning off the residue of this black goo since we were there. So I'm still just like...
I think Sir Rizzo is also still cleaning himself.
Yeah, I'm going near the closest pond actually, and I'm gonna cast Sanctify in the pond that I see.
Is there like a pond that you guys usually go to in order to, relax or clean off after your adventures into the forest?
I mean, if it's close enough, I'll go there to the Mystic Pond. But if it's more than 10 minutes, Rizzo wouldn't wait. He would be too freaked out.
Yeah, okay. So, like, it's been long enough. You guys have cleaned yourselves, and now you're relaxing somewhere.
Okay.
Relaxing.
So we're at
where's the relaxing place?
Mystic Pond, right outside the town, I would say.
Is that the Mystic Pond you were at first?
Oh, yeah. It's like...
That place is overtaken by poison gas.
Oh, it has?
No, we have to get out of the poison gas. So I guess... we probably went deeper into the forest, right?
Yeah, like, do you guys go to the cat habitat?
No, I don't lead them there. I don't want them there.
Okay.
I say that maybe we're going there. Maybe I say follow me, but I just lead them to like a high ground type place that I know of. So where we can kind of survey the land and look out from like a hilltop.
You're kind of up on a mesa or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you're up on this hilltop, and you can see from up here that the tar pits have expanded aggressively. Like, they're much larger than
Wait, I pause. As soon as I see water, I want to clean myself. I'm panicking.
You've already cleaned yourself.
Oh!
It's been a couple hours. You guys have made it to a safe place, and you're, like, reconvening and deciding what to do.
I point out the tar spreading to Lady Moira, and I say, the black poop mush is spreading. There's more black poop mush.
Lady Moira, what's your take on this?
Look, we are here for the Starleaf and the Starleaf alone. This mud, which is the appropriate term to call it, is none of our concern. Let us find the Starleaf and return home.
Well, the money plant is probably under the mud poop. So we need to find a place with no mud poop to find the money plant.
Simply mud, my dear. Simply mud.
Mud.
Well, if we need to clear some of the mud away, perhaps we can use some sticks and move it. You are a strong lad, aren't you, Sir Rizzo?
No. No.
Well,
we need to find what's making
with confidence.
what's pooping the mud. We need to find what's coming from and stop it.
Yes. Well, do you have any ideas on where this mud originates from?
A big creature's butt?
I lean over and I want to inspect this mud poop. Can I make an investigation or what is it called?
Are you trying to like recall your collected knowledge about the tar pits, or are you trying to like perceive what's happening right now?
I want to perceive what's happening right now.
Okay, roll plus your wisdom, please.
I'm double checking my stats. I think it's +0. Lovely. 6.
Okay. So you are looking down, and you see people moving through the brush below. Not people, gnolls, and they're all carrying torches. And you see like one of them, and they're like all moving past you in the direction of the town, Enshuk. and one of them is like much larger and much stronger, and he's got like a huge red scar across his chest, and he's like shouting at all of the others in a language. Like that.
It sounds like old man monkey language.
Yeah, it does sound kind of like old man monkey language.
I know that one.
And you see like 3 different groups, and they're all moving in the direction of Enshuk. What do you do?
Oh my dearies, look down below. We seem to have more dogmen. I guess I could just say more men.
Well, they're not men, right? They're like...
They're gnolls. They're hyena men. It's like basically if you stood hyena on their back 2 legs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is the mud coming from their butts?
No, it is simply tar. It does not come from the behind of any creature. It comes from the earth.
Then where does it come from?
It comes up from the earth, my dear.
The earth has a butt?
No, this is not defecation of the earth. This is simply the blood of the earth that spills forth.
The earth is bleeding?
Yes, my dear, the earth is bleeding.
Well, we have to bandage it.
Most certainly, if we would like to get to the Starleaf.
I point directly at Sarissa. Bandage the earth! Bandage it!
That's really good. I what? I only do humans.
I like jump and put it on her face like this. I'm like, bandage it!
Wait, dearie, we have a bigger and more pressing issue. You see those gnolls down there? They look like trouble to me. Does someone have a means of dispatching them from afar? Perhaps we could. How far are they? How close are they to the tar pit?
Like, you know, it's not right adjacent to each other, right? Like you're looking sort of down over the canopy of the jungle, and you're able to see that the tar pits have spread, and you're also looking down at the base of the mesa that you're up on, and you're seeing these gnolls moving past you. Why? You were thinking of like
I think
knocking
I could
them
like
into
push
it.
a boulder down and try and time it so it hits them and knocks them into the tar pit?
That would be challenging, but there is kind of a pass. Like you're looking towards town through the over the tops of these trees, and there are mesas sprinkled here and there. And so like they're sort of moving towards a pass that's between 2 mesas in the jungle. And you could try to like run ahead of them through the jungle by taking back routes and stuff, and like get up on top of one of those mesas and push off some boulders or something to like crush them.
Sounds like quite a bit of effort, and I just don't have the stamina for that anymore. Perhaps one of you youngins could go off and do that, or 2 of you.
In the meantime, while she was kind of looking at that, I was really confused by this concept because I'm not very smart, and I'm trying to discern what the gnolls have to do with the tar. So I'm trying to discern reality.
Yeah.
And I guess I need to phrase it in one of those specific questions, right?
Well, first roll your plus your wisdom.
Okay. Five. I see nothing.
Okay. Well, it's worse than that, right? Because in Dungeon World, when you fail, that means I get to make a move.
I see nothing, and I think the wrong thing.
Yeah. Okay. So you're looking out across these mesas, and you see that like there's the mesa that you're standing on. And then, like, there's one of these 2 mesas that forms this this pass that the gnolls will be moving through, and then there's a 3rd mesa far away to the right in the distance, and that's on the other side of these tar pits. And you see, by looking across the canopy treetops, that there's actually a small group of gnolls on top of the other 2 mesas, and you begin to see like flashes of light and like dangerous, exotic gnoll magic flashing from the tops of these other 2 mesas. And then, Opal, you hear like a low growl from behind you.
I immediately turn around.
There's a group of 6 gnolls, and one of them is a gnoll priest. What do you do?
I guess I am a fight or flight animal that definitely likes fight, so I... how far from me are they? Like melee range?
Like, you could run over to them and then fight them, yeah.
But I could also keep them out of melee range by shooting them with my bow.
Yes.
Then I pull out my bow and start firing arrows.
Which one are you shooting at? Are you shooting at the priest or are you shooting
Yes.
Okay.
If he has distinguishing markings that make him think I'm the leader, that he's the leader, then I do.
Yeah, like all of the other gnolls just look like normal gnolls with short bows and maces. But the priest has like a big staff with like skulls hanging off of it and stuff. And he's got like black paint around his eyes. He looks really like dour.
I definitely try to hit him.
Yeah, okay.
11.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
your arrow strikes completely straight and true.
1.
1 damage.
Oh no.
Okay.
On the priest.
So
Who has
like,
1 armor, who gets nothing.
so 3 gnolls move forwards to engage you all, and 2 of them hang back with short bows next to the priest. The priest immediately begins like chanting and waving his like staff around. Lady Moira, what are you doing?
Do I notice this, or am I still looking down at the creatures below?
Oh, you've noticed this by now.
I want to... I can't blind anyone with my light spell. Go to someone else. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, I'm
yeah,
gonna be
Sarisa?
very, very unoriginal because I cannot do anything but a defense spell because I'm crazy panicking. So I'm just gonna cause fear again.
Yeah, cool.
So I'm
So
trying.
who is the target you are trying to frighten?
The priest. I would recognize the priest too, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I'm doing the priest, and it's just this 13.
Okay, awesome.
Best
yeah, you just like
roller.
cast it.
On my staff,
there-
and I'm like,
Awesome. It looks terrifying, so their reaction is up to them. Flee, panic, beg, or fight. And he immediately starts panicking and he starts speaking words faster and louder and sort of waving his staff around, and you can see the whites around his eyes. 2 of the gnolls like move over to try and attack you. Sir Rizzo, are you? Or no, it's not Sir Rizzo, but Opal, are you going to try to intercept either of these gnolls that are moving towards Sir Rizzo?
Let's see. No, I don't care that much about Sir Rizzo. I'm obsessed with how I didn't do very much damage to the priest.
Yeah.
So I just pounce on him.
Okay, you're just leaping forwards.
With my sword.
Cool. Roll a hack and slash.
I figured it out, so...
12!
Okay,
Pop up
awesome.
his head!
Yeah, roll your damage. And do you want to open yourself to an attack and deal an additional 1d6 damage?
Yes. I think I'm obsessed cat mode. So
Okay.
an additional d6.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, well, one of the gnolls next to him like jumps on you and bites on your shoulder. So you take 4 damage from that, but you dealt a hefty blow to this priest, and he's like wailing loudly at the top of his lungs, and he's chanting,
And I answer back.
Lady Moira, what are you doing?
I would like to approach one of the gnolls and charm person it.
Cool. So you run forwards to one of the gnolls. Now, like as soon
I do not run. I walk.
Walks.
Thank you very much. Running is a
soon as-
sign of haste.
As soon as you
Haste
approach
makes
one of
waste.
these gnolls, he swings at you with his mace. Are you gonna like duck it or what?
I would like to catch his arm and whirl with him as if we were dancing together.
That sounds
Very
very
elegant.
It's like a deflect.
Yeah,
of sorts.
yeah, totally. So roll your defy danger.
That's
And then-
dex based, right?
Yep.
I don't think that's going to be very good for. Oh no, that is great for me. Ooh,
+1 is pretty decent.
Yes.
oh,
not
not
so
with 2
good.
1 rolls though.
Okay, so his mace catches you upside the head, deals you 5 damage. But
Ouch.
you are able to get your hand on his chest in that period of time and get your spell off. So go ahead and roll to cast your spell.
Okay. The dice are cruel today.
Yeah, okay, so choose one of the following detriments. You're either in danger or put yourself in a spot, you're taking -1 ongoing, or you have forgotten the spell.
I draw unwelcome attention or put myself on the spot.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you charm person. Let's read what that does. The person, not beast or monster, this creature is a person enough. You touch while casting the spell counts you as a friend until they take damage or you prove otherwise. Okay, cool. So you have an ongoing charm on this one gnoll, but the two gnolls over next to the high priest, well, no, one. Let's say, so this one is engaged with Lady Moira's friend. This one was engaged with Sir Rizzo. These two are by the priests. Yeah. So the one gnoll that hadn't yet engaged anybody comes running over to you and makes a swing at you. Are you going to try to dodge this one as well?
Yes, I will.
Roll your defend.
Again with the whirling, dancing dervishes.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. So like you managed to mostly get out of the way. Let's see what the drawbacks for Defy Danger are. Need to remind myself. Yeah, stumble, hesitate, or flinch. Yeah, that's a tough one. No, I think what's going to happen is that you hear like louder chanting explode from behind you, and all of a sudden there's like a shockwave as magic rushes outwards from the priest, and now there's like this pushing force that's pushing everybody away from the priest. So Lady, not Lady Myra, but Opal, you feel this force like pushing you away. But Ruki, we haven't heard from you yet. What are you doing during all of this nonsense?
Christy?
Sorry, I kind of zoned out.
Basically, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
There's people attacking other people.
There's a whole bunch of gnolls.
There's a whole bunch of gnolls. There's a gnoll priest that's like got like pulsing magic pushing everybody away from him.
I have one spear left, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I do a killing blow with the spear? How many gnolls are there total?
There's 6 total. 5 gnolls and 1 priest. You can't just do a killing blow like that. You have to make an attack and then roll enough damage.
Okay. So, are we running away from the gnolls, or are we trying to kill them?
You're on the hilltop trying to kill them because there's 2 other hilltops far away, like sort of making a triangle around the pools of tar.
Mm-hmm.
And there's magic coming from the other 2 hilltops, and there's magic that this priest is giving off now.
Okay. So I want to turn into a golden eagle. The wingspan is ginormous.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try to swoop down the hilltop to where they are and use my wings to hopefully knock them dead.
Okay, so you're going to like...
Dropping the animal knowledge bombs. I like it.
As a giant eagle, you're going to like fly up and then drop down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, awesome. Go ahead and roll your plus wisdom to transform. Okay, so what does that mean for you? I think it means you get 1 hold. No, you hold 2. So yeah, you can pick something up by spending 1 hold, and you can evade by the air. So like you can dodge in the air by spending 1 hold. Okay, so you're gonna swoop down and like try to like grab one of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which one?
The priest.
Okay, are you trying to pick him up?
I'm trying to... Yes,
You're a
pick him up.
giant eagle, right? Your wingspan.
If I
is like
pick him
20
up,
feet.
will it disrupt the magic that he's doing?
Hard to say. It might, but it might not stop until he's dead. Though you are being pushed back by all of this magic that he's pushing out. So if you want to be able to get down to him, you're going to have to like push through it.
Can I use the momentum from going down the hill as a?
Yes. So I would say that would let you use your. You can use either your Constitution or your Strength to get through this. I think in this case you want to use your Constitution.
Yes.
Okay, so roll +1 to sort of endure the weight of this magic pushing you back.
8.
Okay, 8. So, Okay, the magic is sort of like raking at your feathers, right? So you can either do it quickly and take 1d8 damage, or you can be more careful. But if you're more careful, then there's a gnoll who's running to intercept you, and you'll only be able to grab that gnoll instead of the priest.
I'll take the damage and grab the priest.
Okay, so you take 4 damage from this magic that's like emanating off of this priest as these like electric sort of arcs of energy go like raking across your feathers and like searing them off of your wings. But you manage to fly down through this bubble of magic and grab the priest in your claws and pull him off of the ground. And now he's like completely out of control. There's magic going every direction. There's like arcs of lightning. One of them goes straight for Sir Rizzo. Sir Rizzo, what do you do with this arc of magical lightning heading straight for you?
Stephanie.
Wait, that was me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was totally reading. Barristan in chat.
It's an arc of magical lightning. It's coming for
Yeah.
your face. What do you do?
Sorry, let me just double check what I can do again. I'm gonna. So I'm already causing fear. If I do something else, is it gonna stop my fear?
There is magical lightning blasting towards your face. What do you do about it?
Well, I try to get away or whatever.
Roll up dexterity.
Mm-hmm. 0. You are?
Oh no! You get
Toast
blasted
1-1.
with magical lightning. Kaplow! 4 damage to you. And this ignores armor, by the way.
Okay.
Okay, so Ruki, you have this priest in your claws. You're flying higher and higher, but there's still magic like blasting out of him. What do you do?
I will. How much damage can I take before I like die?
Let's see. Your max hit points is 19, so you're down below that at least.
Yeah, she's 4 damage. I think that's it.
Okay,
It was the first time she got damage.
I'm gonna man mode it, and I'm gonna wrap my wings around this priest to block the rest of the damage.
Yeah?
And then just spiral downhill as I'm taking some damage.
Okay, what's your end game? Like, what are you going to do when you get to the ground?
My end game is that I hope that my wings will ricochet his magic and it'll hit him back inside
Whoa.
my tomb that I've created.
Whoa.
Dang,
Okay.
guys. She's never even role-played before.
That's sick as hell, and I want to find out what happens. But first, there's like 5 gnolls on the ground, and I want to know what the other 3 are doing to deal with that. So, Sir Rizzle, Opal, and Lady Moira, what are you doing about these gnolls?
My charm went off successfully, right?
Yes, so one of them is charmed by you.
I tell my charmed gnoll, get them! Get those ruffians out there! Go!
Yeah,
And
yeah. Well, one of the gnolls runs over to try and attack you, Lady Moira. It's like running at you with its like mace scraping the ground, going. And then your gnoll just like interposes itself, and blam, smash. They start like duking it out.
I take my walking stick.
Yeah.
I just pick it up, grab the base, and
Yes.
whap him on the head with it.
Go ahead and make an attack. So
That
your
is
gnoll
strength
takes
based.
3 damage, and the other gnoll takes takes 4 damage. So how much damage do you deal?
I hit it for a 10,
Yep, you nail it.
and I think I just do D4 damage.
Yep.
Do I have a strength penalty on that because my strength is so low?
Nope.
Okay.
You
Then
killed it.
4 damage.
Yep. But your gnoll goes. The charm is broken because it took damage. Sir Rizzo, what are you doing?
I see Lady Mara,
Mara?
Mara next to me, like starting to tap with her stick. So I'm like, oh, what the hell? And I take my staff and I start like hitting the nose.
Wailing on a gnoll. Okay.
I copy her.
Are you attacking
Freaking
one of
gentry, man.
Are you attacking one of the bow gnolls, or are you attacking one of the mace gnolls? There's two of each.
Definitely not the mace. I'm
Okay.
going for the bow people.
Cool. Yeah, roll an attack.
Is
An
it
attack of
strength?
slash. Yes.
Oh my god, this is terrible.
Oh no! Okay, so you're running towards one of the bow gnolls, and it just like turns towards you with its bow already knocked in and goes, ha ha! It deals you 3 damage, and you're just like knocked back a little bit, so you don't get your attack off. Opal, what are you doing?
So I was attacking the priest, but the priest is now rolling down
Yep.
the hill in the
So
osprey's wing.
you're like right
Or golden
next to you're like right next to 2 bow wielding gnolls.
Is there a cleave function in this?
Not really, unfortunately.
Well, either way, I pretend that I'm trying to cleave
Yeah.
and just like, ah, like River and Firefly.
If you get a 10+, I'll let your extra damage carry over from one of them that you kill to another one.
Sick. Okay, guys, this is the real.
Do it.
Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. Oh, why can't I? It's not letting me paste. I have to type it out. I have to do the whole work.
I have faith in you.
2d6 plus, and this is strength, so +1.
One.
Oh!
Nice!
Nice.
Do you wanna take the extra attack and deal extra damage?
Oh, I just dropped my dog. Take the extra attack and deal extra, like the. I'm
So you
trying
can-
to cleave.
You can deal plus 1d6 damage if you leave yourself open to an attack.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so roll 1d8 plus 1d6.
Five.
Okay, you do 5 damage, which actually is not enough to kill one of them. So you deal all of your damage to the first one, and the second one shoots an arrow at you. It deals you 8 damage. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
really low, guys.
Opal.
I'm starting to look worse for wear.
Okay, let's find out what happens with Ruki, like wrapping this priest in its wings and trying to ricochet the magic off of it. Okay, so Ruki, this is going to be really dangerous. Normally, you would take like a lot of damage from all of this magic, but you can like endure in order to like muscle your way through and ricochet it back at the priest. So, would you roll Defy Danger plus your Constitution?
So just +1?
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Okay. Unfortunately, Ruki, you take 2 damage from the magic that's ricocheting around inside of you. So you take 7.
Oh no.
But the priest takes 1 of that, 1d8. The priest also takes 7 damage, and he just like explodes in your grasp. Like there's like lightning sort of ricocheting around you, and you guys see like this plummeting giant eagle. And then you see this like explosion of blood and gore from the inside of this eagle's wings.
That's really
as
cool.
the priest just detonates. And these like beams of magic from the other 2 mesas, all of the gnolls immediately, they like gasp and shriek and howl, and they start running away. And the ground starts shaking, and there's like beams of magic that are like emanating to the heavens from other 2 mesas. And from out in the middle of the tar pits, you hear first like an unearthly roar. And then you hear another one overlapping. And from the trees, you see like they all sort of collapse into the tar pits out in the middle of the triangle here. And you see like 6 to 8 serpentine heads come lifting out of the tar pits with like tar trailing from them. And then the Tarfrit pits freeze in place, and this giant creature with like 6 or 8 serpent heads is frozen in the ground as the magic fails, bringing it into this world. What do you do?
What
That
the
was the
fuck?
Hydra! We just